family comes before everything else. Everything. Your wife, and your children, and your mother, your father.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Repeat after me. May I burn hell?
May I burn in hell.
Damn, the devil done cut it off.
Oh.
You will never get closure. Death is inching closer.
There we
But
go.
I'm moving forward. You doing what they told you. The pistol out the holster. I'm shooting while I'm sober. Every day more colder. Every day more colder. Keep that.
That is you, bitch, and I ain't talking folks. Oh, we running it back to the DJ.
Everything. For your wife, and your children, and your mother, and your father. It's a thing of honor. Repeat after me.
I thought I was muting my mic. I muted the wrong one. So I had to run it back.
Burn in hell.
I betray my friends.
If I betray my
friends, you stay within the family.
Loud mob. Aight. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Rhyme with the toaster, for the bread I toast you. Slide till it's over, we dying for the culture. Some of these bitches vultures, you can't lose composure. You will never get closure, death is inching closer. But I'm moving forward, you doing what they told you. The pistol out the holster, I'm shooting while I'm sober. Every day more colder, every day more colder. Keep that energy, bitch, and I ain't talking folks. I keep an extra clipping in on like Ninja Turtles. Fuck your innocence, you ain't innocent. We been in this shit, speaking facts and saying it just. Better check the scope before we have to kill again. Better check your hoe before that bitch get fucked again. Calling up my twin, yeah, lyric my twin. Just in case you was wondering, I'm on some Carter shit. Sorry for the wait, got
Wait,
the
coming
wait
in.
coming. Shit, we might as well. Perk 10, I gave her 512s. Gotta get what you get when I tell my clientele. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Rhyme with the toaster, for the bread I toast you. Slime till it's over, we dying for the culture. Some of these bitches vultures, you can't lose composure. You will never get closure, death is inching closer. But I'm moving forward, you doing what they told you. The pistol out the holster, I'm shooting while I'm sober. Every day more colder, every day more colder. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Rhyme with the toaster, for the bread I toast you. Slide till it's over, we dying for the culture. Yeah, yeah, we dying for the culture. Loud mob, we dying for the culture. Yeah, yeah, we dying for the culture. We dying for the every day more cold. You already know what it is.
1366. Loud mob in this bitch. Loud mob in this bitch. Yeah. Loud mob in this bitch. Yeah. 1366. Yeah. Boy, that's that energy right there. God damn. What up, loud mom in this bitch? Yeah. You know what it is. Lyric the twin. Yeah, you already know. What up? Chop it up in this
Man.
bitch.
You already know the vibes, man. Yo, chop it up the podcast. It's your boy Hawk Life. You know I'm back with another one for you. What you just got finished listening to was Every Day More Colder by my special guesses in the building. Live Mob is in this bitch. Cheefa YZ Lyric Laura in this bitch. What's good?
Yeah, you already know I had to bring bro up in here. Goddamn, wouldn't be a interview without Lyric Law in here. You know what I mean? Mob always mobbing.
Oh,
Goddamn.
man.
Hell yeah, everybody making moves.
Hell yeah. So man, for first and foremost, before we get to anything, for those who don't know who y'all is, that's been sleeping under a rock, or who you is, or who y'all is, and they've been sleeping under a rock, give them a little background. Little.
Oh shit. You know, we from the Ville. Goddamn, both born in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, Bethesda, you know what I mean? But we grew up in the Ville. Now we both located other places. So if the ops want to know, you know what I mean? I'm in New Hampshire and Texas still. So, you know what I mean? We still vibing, still doing shit. We in the music. We drop the most. I ain't seen nobody drop more than we do. So that's why I hang my hat on. Goddamn, music be bumping. I got shit coming out every week at least. Bro, I got shit coming out every week. You know what I mean? So we just been on the music, man. That's all we do.
Oh God, no. Thank. Shout out to Duncan Eller for sharing the broadcast. Uh, Lyric,
Cool
you
to
want to
homie.
say something? You want to say something, Lyric? You want to introduce to yourself? Let
Oh,
them
he
know
on
who
the
this
hitter
case they
shit
don't
right
know.
now.
Or he just on this.
Yo,
Oh, he
you
on this hitter.
know, shit, y'all, man, shit, lyric, you know what I mean, 1366 type shit, you know what I mean, loud mom shit, bitch, you know what I mean,
Shout out
bitch,
to
for my brother,
780,
you
you know
gotta
what I
know what
mean?
it is, you know what I mean, it's 1366 780, shout out to Canada as well, you know what I mean, like, you know, we real connected, real ties, fuck all these niggas, we talking about mob ties shit, you know what I mean, y'all niggas ain't mob ties, death to your family, bitch ass nigga, you know what I mean, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Other than that, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
we on that
I already know the
already.
vibe and shit, you know what I mean? North Carolina shit, you know what I mean? Stand the fuck up, you know what I mean? All the way down to Louisiana, all the way down to Texas, all the way down to
You know
fucking
the visitor.
California to fucking New York, nigga, you know what I mean? Shit, we do this shit real life, nigga. I'm going back to my G shit, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas done brought the hit out this bitch, you know what I mean? So, you know, we vibing this shit. We giving out good music, you know what I mean? You already know what the fuck it is, you know what I mean? Shout out to Gorilla Mob, I see you, nigga, you know what I mean? Shout out to Hawk Life for the shit too, you know what I mean? You know, y'all already know shit. I ain't gotta say nothing else. You know, y'all pussies already know what it
First
is.
and
Well,
foremost,
since you already said what you said, what you think we should tell them about the album, or we should keep that in the bag?
Go ahead. You can mention about it, bro. Go
All
ahead.
right,
Go ahead.
so
Go ahead. Go ahead.
we
We want
already
to talk
know
about
that
the album.
an artist, I ain't gonna give no clout to nobody, but we drop the same like name, Mob Ties. So, you know, what I mean, we got this album we working on called "Fuck the Process." It's not a process of rap; it's the process of a bitch. So we like fuck the process. That shit hard as hell. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Well, these songs that about to come out, that's gonna be on all platforms. That shit gonna be. It's like a response to him trying to jock our style. You already know what I mean?
uh-oh.
Because everyone know we've been saying Mob Ties forever, even before we had the interview about when fucking Jay Prince Drake dropped the shit. We already exposed all that. So like now he trying to do the same thing. He a clout chaser, bro. I ain't even gonna say his name, but you already know we out here trapping. We out here goddamn hustling, finessing, doing everything we gotta do. But you know what I mean? Like we just there. You know what I mean? We're like, fuck it, it's time to do this. Which was bruh's idea.
So
So I just hopped on. It's gonna be his. It's a collab, but it's on his channels and his, you know what I mean, connection links and stuff. But that shit hard. So we're gonna go ahead and let that one out. What? Oh,
yeah, man. I just want to say, you know, I got to put my little side notes out there. My little news flash. First annual Chop It Up the Podcast Awards, December 30th. Make sure you tune in the building. Chief YZ Live Mouth as a collective unit and also as individual artists, I believe, are nominated for between 8 and 10 awards. So shout out to them for a dope ass year. Claps up
oh,
for
you
that
already
dope
know.
ass year.
Um,
And this was well worth it nominations, well deserved. I hope you out there voting. I can't give no sneak peeks on the votes. Let's just say people showed up. I can't wait to give y'all the numbers at the end. People showed up. Continue to vote, man. It's like a day and a half left, so continue to vote while you can, man, before the voting closed. With
well,
that
other than
being,
Loud Mob and Chief YZ and Lyric Loud, I already got a shout out to Lyrical. You already know. Goddamn, Gorilla Mob in there for with Black and White, so we gotta give him praise for that. I mean, Freight Train Slim, he in there. You already know Kush Mac, which I still think he got snubbed on that, but like, hey, everybody was on this shit. Tremendous in there too. He good, but I just felt like Kushmack won that shit before the bonus round. But hey, it was a good ass versus. So shout out to they versus.
Yeah.
We in the versus, best versus of the year category as well. So I already know some categories we weren't in, but we can't be in every one of them because people been hitting us up like, why weren't you in this one? Why weren't you in that one? But hey, look. I mean, we gotta let some people win something. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be in everything, but shit, we try to be. That's the goal. But shit, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the voting. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm forgetting the old girl name right now. But I did check out all the artists. So, but she was fire on Song of the Year. Queen B, that's what it was. I didn't want to get it wrong, but I knew it was Queen something. She already know
Shout
that
out.
she's a good artist and everything. But everybody that's in the awards, like we down to do features with everybody, except for the people that already crossed the line. But if you down to do features, we down to do features. We don't charge nobody yet, but we in there. You know what I mean? There's some people I have charged. I ain't even gonna lie, but like there's a lot of shit happening next year for real. It's lined up.
Cake Thief says, "Sup, Lyric and Cheefa." Shout out to Cake Thief. I see you in the building. Um, Definitely, man. Like I said, tune in for that. You don't want to miss it. Uh, real quickly. Battle Rap Kingdom presents Collateral Damage. My first battle rap call in about a year. We back. We
Oh yeah, I've
back.
been
We got
waiting.
some dope
We've been
collab.
trying to get that going too. I'm like, hell yeah,
I
I'm glad to see that
collaborated with
going.
Warzone.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that for. Shout out to all the battle rappers. Damn. Shit, I might come out of retirement if somebody want to push the pen, but shit. Oh, buddy didn't want to do it. That's why I haven't got into the battle. It's all good. Yo. I hope I'm not the one that's frozen, but I think Hog Life frozen right now, so we just gonna talk our
bro,
shit. You already know how we
I'm
do.
still here, bro. I'm still here, bro. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? You already know the vibes. Shit, you know? Yeah, he's frozen. He said 1 sec. He's frozen.
Yeah, I'm back.
Too. Oh, there we go. He back. We gonna keep it in the
I'm
bag,
back,
gang.
man. I was a little frozen, you know what I mean? So y'all gotta bear with me. I'm back. But like I was saying, man, Collateral Damage, they still got some slots open. So make sure you get your slots, man. They got like 4 more slots for 4 battles, man. Well, actually 3 now because I just linked another one.
Hey, the
New
face
one to the
offs was
game.
getting hot. Goddamn.
So that first face off, that first face off was something serious. I can't wait for that battle. That face off was Devolino versus G's the General. Both of them are Warzone Battle League rappers. They on the card, so you might want to tune into that. Man, Devolino had some battles back and forth, and I can honestly say that he learned quick. And right now he got about a 3-1 lead
Let me
on me.
ask
You
you
know
a
what I'm saying?
question. Is this in this card that you got? Since we on this, I'm gonna just throw a little love your way on the battle rap. In this card, you think anybody gonna get 30?
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Ooh.
It's possible. I'm coming in to try to give my opponent a fighting chance, but I'm definitely trying to 30 him. But that face off coming up next, Hog Life versus Sideshow. So definitely be in the building for that one. I'm definitely trying to give him a 3-0 treatment. Uh, Davalino and G's can go 2-1 or 3-0, depending on how Dav come, depending on how G's come. Their styles different. G's more calm, Davalino more energy wise. So if he bring that energy, he can flush him real quick. He used to that gauntlet shit, so he can flush him real quick.
Okay.
But I'm not picking sides. I'll just wait till the battle. I'm just giving a friendly observation. With that being said, man, we ain't have you on for a while, man, and it's good. Like I said, and I say again right here on stream, not just because we're on stream, because I just said it off of stream. I don't think there's nobody that worked as hard as Loudmouth. These motherfuckers drop every day. Like literally, I look up new song. What the fuck? Like, can I get? By the time I got one out, they got 7. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So, and I always say that they are those who encourage my work ethic. Because if they didn't work hard, then I wouldn't feel the need to have to work harder. Even though I don't feel like I
Yeah.
work harder, I feel like I have to work harder because they're working as hard as they work. You know what I'm saying? So and they put in the work. And that's a testament to anybody out there that's trying to be an artist and trying to get in this thing. You guys to put in the work. Period.
Yeah. If you
No,
ain't got content, then you ain't got nothing to watch. Then you know what I mean. You gotta have that content. Shit.
absolutely.
Just like Lyrical said, he was like, "Y'all got me on back on trying to drop all the time. Like, felt like I was slacking." I was like, "No, you ain't slacking." He was like, "Well, compared to y'all be dropping." But yeah, shout out to my boy Lyrical. He been on that shit. He dropped a couple of bangers, man. I ain't gonna lie. He been on his promo shit. We already know that. So he doing his thing. He doing his thing.
I be seeing y'all working and I've been driving some song. How has the studio process been now? Because it seems like it's being more emphasis. Y'all got a system down packed. So how that recording session been for
Mm,
y'all?
It's still the same. It's
Mm.
still the same. Like he said on the last interview. But I'm gonna expose what really happened because we have play you have played ready. And what
Mhm.
happened was he sent it to Lyric. Then Lyric was like, called me up, was like, "Hey, bruh, there's an open slot. I think you should hop on this." And I was like, "Where? Let me let's do it. Let's do it." I was like, "Oh, so we down to." You know what I mean? That he was working it out, but he just hit me up like, "Bruh, I already know we gonna spaz. I already spaz. I could go back in, but what you think?" And then I just hopped in the studio right away. That's why I got sent back. He didn't even know I was really on there until I was on there. But it's still the same process. Like I find a song, you know what I mean? If it's short, I kill the whole thing. If it's something that I feel like bruh should be on from the jump, he already get it. Like not all right, you know, I dropped that song Spin with my homie Darkness, a new artist I was working with, but I know him for a long time. But yeah, I dropped that. But as soon as I made that song, like I already told Lyric, I was like, "You on the remix?" Before he even got his verse, I already did my part. Before I even sent it to him, I was like, I already knew that I would have just did it with him. But homie, you know what I mean? I did some business with him, so it was already paid for that had a song. But I was like, I'm remixing it. I'm remixing it right away. Goddamn. So that's what happened with that. But the process is still the same. We just jump in the studio. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Even though with the business and everything going on, it's kind of like, but I still find time. I stay up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, go to work in the morning, still record. Like you always gotta find that time. You gotta like sacrifice sleep for action and sleep for success. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like you gotta find a
absolutely.
way to get it.
Absolutely. One thing that I did notice, I had did a song with the homie. I did a couple collabs, but one of the collabs that stood out to me was the one y'all did with the homie Lyrical. Uh, he a fucking maniac on the track, and literally y'all got on the track, and all y'all held y'all own. So how was that process of making that song? And I think I got a hit on your hand because that thing doing numbers at the moment.
Oh yeah, we at like 30,000 right now. But the thing about that was by the time I got it, you gotta know like there was no process for me because I just get on the beat and give it what it needs. So I pretty much just vibed off of what, to be honest, like Lyrical did his thing on the chorus, he did his thing on the verse, but I kind of pulled off of Bruh's a little bit more because he finished in verse. Like at the end of his verse, he was switching up the flow. So if you really pay attention to 2 bars or 2 lines, I'm rapping the regular way I rap. And then I kick into the flow that he left off on. But then at the end of the rap, I kick back to lyrical flow. You know what I mean? So I just always try to give the song what it needs. But bro, he could tell you more about the process of that. Because by the time there was no process for me. I just got the song. So I was like, I'm gonna kill it. That's just how my mind works. So once I heard it, I already knew what I was gonna do with it. Once it got to the end of Bruh's verse and the chorus came back and that shit. I already had a couple bars freestyle and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go this way. Just like the song off of Fuck the Process. Bruh had sent me this song. I was at work. I listened to it. I said, hold on, bro. He was like, well, listen to the other songs. I already got that song. I already had bars for it. So I was like, I don't want to forget it. So all day I'm at work like listening to it, doing it. So by the time I got to the crib, I didn't even have to write the shit down. I was already like, he was on the phone. I was like, all right, bro, look, record it. Go to the next song. Listen to it. 5 minutes, write it down, record it, boom. You know what I mean? So it was that was a dope process. But lyrical, he got a different style. He got like a different way of going at things. You can see he got different styles and songs. That's why I fuck with him the most. Then the other features, because y'all know you talking about Otwoods, you talking about bro, what's the other dude name?
So it was Otwood. It was next. What's next?
Yeah, next up. See, the reason why we
then,
but Otwood, he wanted to take the song away. Otwood wanted to take the song away. He didn't want to do it. So we just dropped it because we got rights. Because once you put us on a feature, we got the rights to still drop it. And lyrical going through the same thing.
But you know, the crazy thing is that like the way how I see like lyrical, hopefully y'all can hear me.
Yeah,
How I see like lyrical, the way how I see lyrical and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, with this whole album that I'm gonna be dropping and shit with Fuck the Process and shit, you know, like I can honestly say just by hearing speak about lyrical, you know, like it's the true definition of technically what this album is gonna be. You have to take risks. And I feel like besides us as Loud Mob, besides, you know, everybody else that we have worked with, you know, Lyrical is definitely one of the guys that literally took risk in his work ethics and as well with, you know, his whole, you know, catalog and everything that he does, you know. So it's like, okay, bet, you know what I mean? So, you know, you got a lot of niggas that still believe in like trusting the process and shit, where there's so much, you know, there's so much hype that you know. It's only a pyramid. It's only a pyramid scheme, you know what I mean? So, you know, we got to break away from that shit, man. You got to break away from a lot of old habits and shit, you know, because nowadays, you know, look, Soulja Boy, for instance, you know what I mean? Like, Soulja Boy made it big off his homie, was like, hey, drop that shit on YouTube. And then he blew up. It was a risk, you know what I mean? So, you know, it could have failed. It could have like this. But now, bro, the lyrical track, you know, is trending. It's pretty much trending. It's a hit, you know what I mean? And just by me, big brother, watching that shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of my brother, you know what I mean? I'm always proud of my little brother. And I'm always going to push him, you know what I mean? And just like how he's always going to push me, and just like us is cool with us, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to push, you know? And that's how it's supposed to be, you know, as a family, you know what I mean? As a mom's family, you know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to push and inspire, and, you know.
One of the other dope collabs that y'all did was with the homie Freight Train. Shout out Freight Train.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that banger?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like I knew his
He's still a hit maker.
Yeah,
that nigga's a hit maker.
His energy in the studio, I can tell it's infectious. So I knew.
Yeah.
What was that process like working with Freight Train on that track, man? And just give us a little play by play.
Oh man, he set us a vibe on both of the songs. Like I decided I took a risk. So that's what we just said. The beginning part, he told us to fill in the verses, but I set up that intro to damn, what's the name of that song we were just talking about? It's on the tip of my tongue.
You talking about hold on. You talking about you talking the intro to tip my tongue. Damn. Love. Was it love? You know what I'm talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Another word.
Another word. What's another word?
Yeah. That's my favorite track. Other than the club song he dropped. Damn. There's so many songs we make, I can't remember none of them motherfuckers, man. But he dropped a club song, it was just him. In this bitch. Yo, that shit was banging. He got that Louisiana flow down pat. But another word, it just I love songs and broken love songs, and so I set it up. Then he came in, but I came back in.
But remember, bro, it was somebody else that was on it too. Because at first that song was not going to be dropped. It was not going to be dropped. It was like 2 days later, a day later, or whatever. It was like he hit us up. It was like, yeah, I got to pull the plug on it because homie wanted in on it or some shit like that. And then we kept our version of that song, you know, because like we knew how big that it was going to be. We kept that version of the song, you know. Luckily, you know, he let us keep that version of that track and shit, and I think it did so good. And maybe he must have compared it to something, but after that, he was like, "Drop that shit," you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's just another word. And
Yeah,
sometimes we use it as a
that's
weapon.
a
Yeah,
weapon. LOVE.
what it mean to you and what it mean to
What it means to
me.
me.
Sometimes, yeah,
Sometimes.
that shit hard, bro.
And that's what I mean. Like, when Cheefa did that shit, and then I came in, you know what I mean? Like, first thing came to my mind was like, I kind of felt like Takeoff, you know what I mean? It was like, Mama. But at the same time, I was thinking about old things that, grandmas would say and shit like that, back in the
I ain't
day.
gonna lie, I felt like
How
Future. I
love,
kind of
how love is supposed to mean, you know what I mean? How it's supposed to be, how affectionate or how it's supposed to feel like, So I was to bring that. That shit got good risk. And that's what I mean. Like, 9 times out of 10, you got artists that take risks. And how much you believe in yourself, you get the tone right, the note right, the lyrics right and shit, everything will deliver, everything will feel and it will deliver. You know what I mean?
Shout out Freight Train, man. Shout out Freight Train, man.
Oh
He did
yeah.
an incredible ass
What?
job.
Yo, that's
Bro,
a homie, bro.
I
I
know.
feel like he the uncle of the group. A little tap
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, what's up,
My man
home?
be
What's up,
chilling, he be
home?
drinking, he be talking this shit.
You
His
already
relationship
know.
Yeah.
with his wife, that man, he's a very admirable person. You know what I mean? Like you can
Hey,
look up.
Absolutely.
matter
Like
of
we
fact,
moving the
I'm
right
gonna
way.
say this too. I'm gonna say this too though. Shout out to his wife as well, man, because she's literally holding that brother down. You know what I mean? She
Yeah, she
support
Absolutely.
him.
working.
She
And vice
support
versa.
him. She's marketing, she's doing all that stuff. I don't know literally, everything completely that she does. I mean, so don't quote me on that. But what I'm saying is, from what it looks like from a media perspective, that is how it's supposed to be done. And a lot of women, y'all take vote on that shit. You know what I mean? If you got a nigga that's an artist, support your nigga. Support your fucking nigga. Support your nigga just like this woman does. That's the
If
truth.
you my bitch, why you ain't supporting my music? Like bruh said, yo, that shit was
Exactly.
hard.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because we got too many women, we got too many niggas, because you got females that make music as well, and some niggas do not support their women as well. Support their passion, bro. Support their passion. That is the number one way to their heart. If you know you got a nigga that wants to be part of the industry, or even still want his way in for a little bit, make a little cash, whatever, then boom, dip out, whatever. Support that nigga, bro. Support that nigga, because he's gonna need that shit, especially dealing with what the fuck, we're basically encountering with and dealing with every day. It's stressful. And at the same time, out here doing real life shit, and as well working jobs and shit if you're doing it on the side as well. You know what I mean? Like, it gets stressful. Support your nigga. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I gotta say, bro.
Absolutely. Like I said, drop major amount of tracks. Major amount of tracks. He'll be back shortly. Drop
Yeah, hell yeah.
drop major amount of tracks. I definitely till he come back for a second. I'm gonna just take a little quick side note, really, really quickly. Uh, I got my folks, different mixers, masters working on music for me at the moment. I still got some music I gotta get mixed and mastered, but I ain't dropping a mixtape till I'm 100% satisfied with the final product. And that's gonna be sometime next year. But I'm telling you, that first song I just finished got rave reviews. That really got mixed right. Got rave reviews from everybody that listened to it, and it's one of them I previewed earlier a while back. I'm not gonna say too much. When y'all hear the finished product, y'all gonna know what type of day it is. Y'all gonna be like, he fucking serious. It's serious. Uh, like I said, man, it's so much going on. We was supposed to have a panel tonight, but you know, time probably won't allow it. But we definitely gonna have the tap in panel next Tuesday night, uh, 8:30 p.m. So make sure you be in the building for that. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. Uh, Cheefa back in the building, turning on his camera now.
Yeah.
But we gonna let's talk about your song you just dropped, Everyday More Colder. Let us know what was the process like making that song in the studio and everything like that.
Well, shit, I was trying to just be inspirational. It felt like everybody was doubting me.
Mm.
Then we were going through so much beef. I want to just show people that it's not really what you think it is. You know what I mean? Like every day gonna be more of a struggle. So I was trying to like just have the fans know, like, yo, we, you know what I mean? It's not all what it's cracked out to be. My ass fucking high as hell done switched the camera around, goddamn, with these goddamn gloves on. But I'm back now. But
Mm.
another thing, before we get into everyday more cold, I want to say one the homie lyrical and shit. But yeah, if y'all wondering, his promotions is working. Goddamn, it is working. I got like I said, almost 60,000. So because I heard a lot of people asking me and wanted to get into the business, but yeah, I'm just doing some business with him. It's working out. But back to the song, yeah, it was just like I wanted to prove something. You know what I mean? I felt like that day I just woke up like, yeah, people doubting. I want to jump on this. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make something that's still like a vibe, still in my style, but also something that has a message. Like a deep, every song I have has a deeper meaning. Even like you really listen to it, lines mean other lines. You know what I mean? Like it's different perspectives. So I kind of wanted to make a song where anybody could like listen to it and be like, yeah, I relate to that. And I think I did that with that song. You know what I mean? It wasn't too specific, but it had a topic. You know what I mean? Which is just, you know what I mean, look forward. You know what I mean? Every day more colder, but you gotta find like a way to still be successful, still do what you do, prove the haters wrong. So that's where that song really came from.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna take a musical break before we get into any more questions. We got "Say You Love Me" up next in the queue, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. I sound like I'm from New York now. I'm saying, nigga, say we from Louisiana. Come on, you ain't gonna hold us. But anyhow, let's "Say You Love Me."
You say you love me, love, love. You say you love me, love, love. You say you love me, but you don't want me no more. The truth is ugly, and you don't need me no more. So I guess it's fuck me. And you've been doing your dirt, so you can't trust me. It's ugly. You say you love me, but you don't want me no more. The truth is ugly, and you don't need me no more. So I guess it's fuck me. And you've been doing your dirt, so you can't trust me. It's ugly. It's disgusting, this discussion. She sent the wrong text, like change the subject. And now we fussing, turn to destruction. It's always my shit, it's always my shit. Heartbroken, it's time to ice it. The pain, I'm starting to like it. No shame, no need to rewrite it. All game, this life exciting, always. This life enlightening, always. I'm steady fighting, don't care if you like it, don't care if you like. You say you love me, I thought you wanted me. Even if we plant the seed, no more growth for you and me. No more hope, or so it seems. No more hope, or so it seems. You say you love me, but you don't want me no more. The truth is ugly. You don't need me no more, so I guess it's fuck me. And you've been doing your dirt, so you can't trust me. It's ugly. You say you love me, but you don't want me no more. The truth is ugly, and you don't need me no more, so I guess it's fuck me. And you've been doing your dirt, so you can't trust me. It's ugly.
Yeah, that'd be a whole different vibe.
But damn, who broke y'all? Who pissed my dog off? Who pissed him off?
Nah,
Somebody
nah,
had to
that,
do
nah. It was a lot of people was coming with like fucking like, oh, my girl did this, my girl did that. She think I'm doing this because da da da. And it's kind of like my advice, but I turn it into a song, so I got to put it in my own perspective. But I just draw on the things going on around me, so I felt like it was more of a song like she doing her shit, but she trying to make you feel like you in the wrong because she doing her dirt. Like You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, damn, just like that song and Back to Me kind of are the like two different versions. Like it's like that song's the more of the girl cheating on you. Back to Me is more to like how can I change it? But yeah, that was a good one. I went back to some past shit, but it ain't nobody hurt me. Got that. It's just there's a lot of hurt going around. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna come up with something different. Like I always like being different. I always like hit. I'm like Lil Durk in a way. Like I got a hard ass trap song, hard ass gangster song, hustle song, hitter song, whatever you want to call it. Then out of nowhere, bam, love song. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like catch your attention. Like he can do that too. Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, cause when I first heard that, I'm like, this nigga done did a love song. Am I in any feels? I don't know what's going
Yeah, I
on.
did three
But
different ones. I did
yeah,
Heartbreak. I did I'm Trying to Get You Back, and then I did Fighting Demons. Like oh, you know what I mean? Like yeah, we doing this together. A positive love song. So that's the trio right there because it actually was supposed to be part of a mixtape, but then I lost a whole bunch of songs off of it. It's gonna be called Lost in the City, but then I lost a whole bunch of songs off my laptop because it deleted it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make some singles, drop it that way. Cause I lost the other songs. So I was like, fuck it. I just gotta, you know what I mean? Instead of taking the L, but also it's like I'm like a universe, things happen for a reason, higher power thing. So I'm like, oh, maybe that energy would have hurt me in the long brought out. And then the things I was going through. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to make Lost in the City. I'm moving to a new city type thing. So I was like, no, I don't want people to think, just like you said, like who heard him? I was like, I don't want that image. I just want to have some dope songs. So I just switched it. You know what I mean? Like instead of focusing on a whole mixtape, I was like, all right, I'll just cover the songs that I already had. And then, you know what I mean, just basically move on to the next thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I've been
Which was
around
the
these
hitter
guys. Yeah,
too. Me and bro doing that.
yeah. Like I said, I've been around these guys from the start, man, and I've seen their work ethic from the start, and also their growth from the start. So my question to y'all is, uh, seeing where y'all at now and the progression y'all made now, and from started, uh, how would y'all describe that, and how do y'all feel about that?
Just hard work. That's all. It's just hard work. You can go from the whole reason why people be asking me like, why do y'all keep your old songs up? Like the quality, this, that, and third. Because I want to show other artists that you start from. We started from rapping off the phone with sound recorder to rapping off the laptop with no mic to doing. Actually, it started from freestyle videos and just like bro used to set up his webcam and just back when he had Righteous Ones and he just rapped and everybody would follow him and rap. You know what I mean? Then it turned into I had my freestyle videos off the phone. You know what I mean? Then me and him had Loud Boys Righteous Ones, which became LBR Row, which later became
it was Loud Boys, and I also had it was Loud Boys. You had Loud Boys. I had Righteous Ones, and I also had Righteous Ones Emoto.
and COD Cash on Deck back in the hustling days as well.
Also, shout out to Vader Gang, still representing today. You know
what I mean?
But you know, you had Vader Gang. You know, we had a lot of shit that basically branched off, but then eventually everybody came together. You know, around like 2016, 17. Actually, before Mob Ties ever was really talked about, we first actually mentioned Mob Ties. There was one song where we did with Mob Ties on it before Drake did it, and the proof is right there. It's all in the music. That's why I keep the old music, because you know, if you want to validate what we're saying, just do your fucking homework. Go back.
Yeah,
research.
It's like evolution because LBR Road became Loud Mob. Because me and bro was thinking about it. Because there's a hustling and the hitter side. Which we have hustling, the hitter, the hustler, the hitter, the separate mixtapes, the hustler and the hitter 1, 2, and 3. But and you know what I mean, the hitter 2 now dropping and hustler 2 coming soon. But that's where that really came from, because Loud Mob is just, it's more, everyone thinks about smoking weed and all that, but it's not. It's like Loud Mob, I was trapping, so that's the trapping side, because that's what I had. Like, I had everything, but that's what I focused on. Like, I was moving, I was doing shit, like for real, the green. So he was mobbing, so we were like, fuck it. And we were
Be
saying that
wild.
shit way
Yeah,
before it became a
yeah,
group. We'd be like,
yeah,
man, we loud mob, blah, blah. And then finally,
yeah.
instead of you having righteous ones and I having loud boys, and then we got loud boys and righteous ones, we should just put it, you know what I mean, together, which where loud mob came from. You know what I mean? So it's all still the same. It's still the same family, the same group, but it's just been me and bruh. People be in and out. We have artists that come in and out. Shout out to Kid Boston, you know what I mean, with the song we dropped In My Zone, because he was original Loud Boys member. Like me and
Hmm.
him, that's where Loud Boys came from. He had, I ain't even gonna go through bruh's artists on Righteous Ones, but I mentioned the group, but it's still
I'll
history.
go.
But
I'll go through it. So we had on Righteous Ones, we had Trap, we had Kid Kadeem. You know what I mean? Shout out to them niggas. We had E-Pain. We had a lot of other niggas. You know what I mean? It was a big ass unity. You know what I mean? But I don't really. Let's put it this way: Righteous Ones. It died. You know what I mean? There's a lot of there's a lot of ops. Within the group. So I jumped over the Albus eventually. On Lil Bruh's side. You know, and we started trapping, we started doing this shit and that shit, whatever. Meanwhile, bro was, like I said, like he said, bro was trapping. I was doing the other shit. So, we was mobbing on my side, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So
before mobbing was the thing, when Steady
yeah.
Mobbing dropped, we were like, damn, bro, we already been saying we were mobbing. That's crazy. But
You know what I mean?
it's dope.
But from looking back at it now, from the way how the group involved, just like what Brad said, you can see the evolution, definitely. You can see the evolution. You can see where,
The growth.
the growth. Motherfuckers are mature now. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, like we're more smarter now. We're more wiser now. Not even that. The loyalty is there. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, we have people that supported Loud Mob. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Ashley. Shout out to, a couple other people and holding on your shit. You know what I mean? So we had diehard fans, actual fucking fans that actually supported us. Not just saying like we supported them because they knew what we was doing. You see what I'm saying? Like actually motherfuckers that actually
Shout out to
like
DOL
listen
too.
to shit.
Boy,
Like
dog.
if we would have hit them up, they could recite verse, word from word. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to fucking Young Shark. You know what I mean? When the first time I met that nigga, he was reciting, you know what I mean, verses. Word from word from word. Like when you meet people like that, it makes you want to get involved. You see what I'm saying? It's the love of it. So I recite his verse, word for word for as well. You know what I mean? So eventually we start meeting the right motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And that's what you need, like the circle became big to small. And then me and bruh really start looking down with music, with life, and just the things just around us. And looking from it now definitely has evolved. We have definitely came a long way. We definitely, came from the rebels, from the slums. And I could see us getting to that top, that peak. You know what I mean? And I don't think that, normally in a group, motherfuckers split apart. I don't see that. I don't see that. You know what I mean? It's either going to be y'all niggas or us. That's the way how it is. You know what I mean? So we have mentality on set. There ain't going to be no split up.
Shit, even if you keep it short term from when we got on BRK to still grow from a month ago to now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
shout out to y'all too. You know what I mean? Hawk Life in the group. You know what I mean? We still rocking, but yeah,
Right.
it's been growth. That's what I focus on. Just trying to sound like every song better than the last song, or at least relates to another song and make you want to go listen to that other song. Like, oh, yeah, this song remind me of this song. But it's all different, so it is tricky at sometimes because you got so many different styles. Now a lot of rappers just stick to one style. It's like no hating on
Right.
like the Baby or NBA YoungBoy, but they do stray away from that style from time to time. We just do it more often. You know what I mean? We do it with every song. We try to be different on every song. So I think we kind of started that trend of trying to really get out the box and really trying to like for the underground artists or that surround us and fuck with us, they really pull from what we do. A lot of people have even said that on posts, on your interviews. Like they be like, yo, they made me think like, okay, like a lot of people think it's not cool. Like the song you just played, Say You Love Me. A lot of people wouldn't pull that. A lot of people wouldn't do that. They'd be like, no, I'm gonna stick to this gangster
This trap shit.
trapping. But you gotta hit a different audience. You can't stick with the same audience, so you're never gonna grow. You gotta have those songs that people who don't relate to that life and won't understand that life, they have other songs they can go to. Like, yeah, I don't mess with that kind of music, but you know what I mean? I don't like rap, but I can listen to this. You know what I mean? Like those type of people was where I'm into. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to pull people in. So risk.
You know?
It's just risk.
Yeah, it's all it is. It's risk. More risk, bigger the reward. You know what I'm saying? Bigger the reward, as they say. So yeah, you definitely gotta have that risk and determination in this game, and you also gotta stay versatile.
Exactly.
What I can say, and this is from firsthand knowledge, and I'm not just saying this because these dudes been rocking with me since I first reached out. This from firsthand knowledge. I done worked with other people, and we done had our issues. And people have said to me personally, you know what I mean, y'all need to fix that issue because y'all got something that's different from what everybody else doing. You need to fix that issue because them dudes rocking with you rocking with them dudes, and we see the progression on both sides. So, and y'all can't do it without the other, or it won't make the same impact without the other. And that shows just how much of a stain they have made on BRK as a movement. Chop Up the Podcast is a movement, and everything else that we do on this platform. And I said earlier in my post, I couldn't do it without the support of Carolina. I couldn't do it without the support of Wisconsin. I couldn't do it without the support of Oklahoma. Now I can do it without the support of everybody that's intertwining into this big ass network that I'm building, and not only that I'm building, to see that the people under me are also building their own network. You know what I'm saying? The people that I've brought into the fold, let me say it that way, and they're building their own network because they already had their own shit going before I met them. That's how I met them. They was dropping music. When I tell you they was dropping music, they was dropping music. That's how I met them. You know what I'm saying? They was way on
Yeah.
somebody else's shit, and I was no. I need to know who they is. I need to interview them, and when I take the time out to do that, for me, that's because I see a potential that a lot of people might not see. And I saw that potential a long time ago. So I have no doubts that they're gonna run the billboards one day. We're gonna be talking about the shit in there. I'm gonna say, remember I said, and they
Yeah.
gonna say, remember we said that shit? And I'm gonna say, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
y'all said that shit too. But you know,
Just like
skyrocketed.
with back to the growth and everything, we do got now people are really noticing there's more to music entertainment that we created that's been working in a process. Like we told you when we met you, we was eventually going to do the whole label thing. So everyone who think it's a beefing, it's not. It ain't no beefing. We just had our own route. You know what I mean? We had
Not
our
even
own route.
that.
And
To
also
be real
we
with you,
still growing with goddamn my brother's keeper. So a lot of people they thinking or they got questions. It's well, we all the same, you know what I mean? But everybody gotta have their own shit to fall back on, you know what I mean, and their own shit to work with. So as soon as we made the distribution and we got on our platform, you know what I mean, in a bigger way, that's when I finally was like, bruh, it's time to drop, you know what I mean, the more the music entertainment. It's
yeah,
we can't just jump in there with no label. Cause we got to a point when the first beginning of the career, you know, every artist, I want to get on a label. I want to, you know what I mean, rock with somebody who's gonna pay me and this, that, and the third. But then as you see everyone else's problems and the growth of the industry, and you see everyone being controlled or having to drop certain shit and doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? I really want a label. Everyone would be like, damn, I got on a label and now I owe them money. You know what I mean? When I could have just kept making the money I was making. Even Russ said it. He was like, why would I want to be on a label trying to borrow money when I can do that for myself and my own label and my LLC and get it from the bank myself and just be able to see my own money and do my own thing. But there's still partnerships that's going to happen. A lot of people they sleeping, but it's still in the works. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm just trying to build an image. Bruh's trying to control. You know what I mean? Keeping the you know what I mean, the work ethic. So if you're really looking, a lot of people were thinking like, who said that to me? I don't remember who said it to me. They're like, why are you the one who's on Spotify and this? You forgetting about your brother. And I'm like, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know the behind the scenes. That's why I dropped that mixtape. Like, bruh, he got a different way of working. I got a different way of working, but it clashed together. You know what I mean? So it was a risk. I went in first. Bro was like, we're going to learn from what you doing. You know what I mean? You're going to start more than music because that's kind of like was my idea to take it to more than music entertainment. Bro was like, I'm gonna let you do it. Then I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna hold the underground down. That's why if you're really paying attention, he hasn't been dropping nothing. But spoiler alert, it's coming. You know what I mean? December is coming. And the songs that he already got, bruh, I'm telling you, like the songs that I already put up there, and bro's like, oh, we got it all set up through the distribution and shit. It's coming, bro. It's coming. So for all everyone thinking everything falling apart or we splitting up, because that's been like a topic with some of our fans, like, y'all splitting up, y'all not making that much music together, this, that, and third. Y'all haven't been paying attention. Like, you paying attention, we just did a whole mixtape. It's slowing down a little bit because it's going mainstream in a way, but it's still underground music still getting dropped. You know what I mean? Like, bro, really holding it down for our fans on that side. I'm trying to start a whole new fan base and draw people in. So there's a lot of confusion, you know what I mean? So everyone just need to bear with us. It's all about to come together. You know what I mean? That's why we dropped No Way. Because a lot of people started saying that shit. Me and bro were like, no way, no way, no way, no way. Like, y'all gonna break up? No way. Y'all gonna stop the group? No way. You know what I mean? Even with the interviews, like, y'all ain't been doing interview. My phone was broken. You know what I mean? I can't explain that. That's why I was out on everybody. Bro held it down. You know what I mean? So they thinking like, oh, Lyric and Cheefa must be going through some shit. He the only one on there. I'm like, nah. It's just I was going through some shit, but I don't like fucking. You know what I mean? I don't tell the whole world. So that's like letting the ops know, like, oh, he going through some shit. Then they gonna try to come, which some of them try. You know what I mean? In that moment, which goes back to the mob ties thing, but. Nah, everything working. Goddamn, I still feel like we the top in the underground scene right now, regardless of what anyone want to say. That's just my opinion. Like, shit.
So we're gonna take a moment, man, before we get back into this conversation, man, because it's been a good session, good interview session, and everything. And it's only befitting I play this song next, because that's basically what we out here doing, chasing the bag. I'm telling you, 2023 about to be crazy.
Watch out for them copycats. Because they trying to copy it.
Motherfucker gonna be catfishing in a minute.
And the best part of this plan is no one can stop me.
No one can stop me. I'm not being cocky, throw right hook, just like Rocky, never quit till I'm rotten. The bad apple can ruin the bunch, one chopper kill all of the runs. Smoke from the gun, yeah, you know we fucking them up. Talking suburbs, you never been to the slum. It figures you faking the funk. Survival of the fittest, natural selection, end up in the fucking trunk. The vibe different, no slipping, I don't need a sign. It pop off, gunshots, more than likely mine. Set traps with the reps, step on landmine. Asking coach to play, I started game time. Say my flow different and the vibe at the same time. See how I double back to support the facts. You bring up the past, no evidence to test. Her feet on the dash, my foot on the gas. Bring up the past with no evidence attached. Her feet on the dash, my foot on the gas. We chasing the bag, chasing the bag, chasing the bag, chasing the bag. We chasing the bag, we chasing the bag, we chasing the bag, we chasing the bag, chasing. We chasing, we chasing, we chasing the bag, chasing. We chasing, chasing, we chasing the bag, mob.
Key. Why? There go no way right there. Chasing the bag, motherfucker.
You're not playing.
That's the response to all the ops.
So you sitting
Everybody
on
we
the
was beefing
sofa,
with.
get put out your girlfriend house, and I ain't saying no names, but if it applies, if you on the sofa and you get put out your girlfriend house every other day, this for you. This you be chasing the bag.
Don't chase a
Yeah,
bag. Don't chase a bitch.
yeah. That
That go
boy.
back to motherfuckers copying the style. That's why I had to drop that shit. Boy, I said throw right hook. Yeah, like Rocky. He never quit. Tell us motherfuckers.
Speak.
That's from the boys in the comments saying that, oh, your style sound like everybody else. Who sound like that, motherfucker?
Hmm.
Who can pull that off? I know bruh can. I know a lot of other artists that can get to that level, but they just say they scared to go through that shit.
That's one thing I want to point out. Yeah, I do tap into different styles. One thing I could say, Lyrica has been tapping into different styles. One minute you're getting singing from Lyrica, next minute you're getting that growl, next minute you're getting a smooth kind of hoarse feel. I say that because his voice kind of hoarse when he rap, and it's like a smooth hoarse, but it works for him. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I see what y'all doing. I heard the Reddit, and I was vibing to that as well. That was one of the newest tracks y'all got out right now, and that process is making
Oh,
it
nah,
sound.
that's not even true at this point. We dropped another one. You ain't heard all that
Oh
shit
shit!
yet.
I heard some
Bro,
of
play
it.
all that shit. There was a lot of shit going on, bro. We can take a quick another break. That one right there, you want to hear something different? There was some
Yeah.
real street shit going down, and I had to go in. Bro couldn't talk about it at the moment because he, you know what I mean, you know. So I
Yeah,
was like, I got you, bro. I got you. From the female that I was used to be in
But let's put it this way.
the
Let's
group,
put it this
wanted to
way.
be a part of the group.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it
Woo.
this way. If you, I'm breaking it down this way. If you play, which song came out first? If you play Woodlands on the '93 mixtape, Woodlands. If you play Woodlands and then go play all that shit, it'll make sense.
Yeah, that was
It'll make sense.
whew.
It'll make sense.
Bro, we was talking shit.
It, I had a, yeah, I had to kind of revert back to my old days for a minute. That was kind of a true
shit.
story right there. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's some
we.
people pump faking, huh? Oh shit!
Yeah,
That pump faking, you gotta want this shit. This shit there ain't overnight.
Lyric,
It
what's the
don't happen
fastest you
overnight for
can
everybody.
freestyle? Yeah, both of us can freestyle fast. Oh yeah, I see it.
oh, you never heard 1 minute. My 1 minute freestyle. Go look that shit up. Chief YZ 1 minute freestyle.
Trying to
That shit
tell you.
hard back in the day. Actually, it's yellow. Yeah, but nah. If there's ever a song you should listen to, it should definitely be Woodlands, and then goddamn all that shit, because that's really some real storytelling in that motherfucker.
Who?
There was
Big
real
shit.
beef going down.
I mentioned I did a lot of collabs, but if it was somebody that I collab with, whether it was underground or mainstream, who would it be?
You go first,
Lyric.
bro.
I'm always down to make a song with my brother, but like if we being far from aside from us, the one if I had to pick
Yeah.
one right now, it'd be Dirk. I collab with Dirk off rip
Me,
just cause I know I rip that shit.
Man, gonna be a hit
me.
out the rep.
I would say either
Oh, you gotta
Trippy
pick
Red.
one.
I know, but I can't really pick one, so I'm just gonna say these are tied. Pretty much, it's 3 ties. Pretty much 3 ties for first. That is Trippy Red.
You help me fight these.
It's Trippy Red, and it's NBA YoungBoy and the Baby. That's what I'm gonna say. It's all tied. I
Well,
can't really choose.
if I had to pick
Which
two others, it'd still be Dirk. Dirk, the one I can just go right off. But I would go back to Gucci Man and Lil Wayne. That's my other two. Cause I definitely Gucci Man got a lot of inspiration from watching him do his thing. That's the GOAT right there. You know what I mean?
Man,
So I
Yeah.
definitely jump on a song with Gucci Man. And Lil Wayne, I feel like one of my favorite artists too, but I know he would push me to goddamn drop that fire because it would have to be so different. It would have to be something that I would have to be like, I gotta impress. Like Gucci Man, Lil Durk, I could stay on what I'm doing, to be honest. no disrespect to them, but I could just do what I do. But Lil Wayne, I feel like I would have to like get in the bag. Like might have to throw some verses away and I'm writing a different one. Like how Eminem made them do it on with Kanye and Lil Wayne said they rewrite their verse on damn, what's the name of that song? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Drake shit.
I would say that way. If anybody has to realize, me and Chief always like the opposites. He like Cassidy, I like Pat Pussy. We always like the opposites. That's one fun fact about
I like Dirk. He like NBA.
Yeah.
I like NBA too. Like changes and
I like Dirk too. Don't get me wrong. I like Dirk too.
Yeah.
But okay, since you put it that way, I will have to say. Matter of fact, I will say my one. I forgot. Tech 9. I will work with Tech 9.
Say that.
Tech 9 or Jeezy. Jeezy. A lot of people be sleeping on Jeezy though. You know what I mean? Like, but Kevin Gates, I see in the comments they said, "What about Kevin Gates?" I'll do some.
Oh, I'm Kevin Gates. What you talking about? Yeah. Bitch, I'm a big gangster. Flying around with that foreign love, cocaine, a slang, 100 of them just ordered up. That's my shit. I probably could do a love song with Gates though. No homo, no pause and shit. You know what I mean? Pause.
This nigga
but that's what I was like, bro. Let's bring that. He killed that shit.
His love songs is not love songs. This nigga get on the song and make you think of some love shit. They like Drake sit down. I need to talk to you, bro.
I'm not talking about like what I would call a relationship song, either whether it's broken or good. I'm talking about like a Me Too, like you know what I mean, like the song he made for his daughter, like shit like that. Like that shit was smacking. Like that shit was a bop. You know how many slaps? You know what I'm saying?
Gates a goat, man, and he doing this thing. He was blackballed for a while.
Oh wait, I'm lying. One other rapper before I see it in your eyes. We've been working so long. Boosie, that's who because when I met you, see it on I met Boosie, and it was kind of like I heard him talking in Walmart. I walked up on him. He was dolo. I ain't gonna say what aisle he was in. But I walked up on him. And he was like, "What's up?" And then he said the crazy shit. I was like, "Yo, I already know you." I was like, "Yo, Boosie." He was like, "Yeah, you know that's me." And he, you know what I mean, said the say. But I was like, but he kind of came off kind of, you know what I mean, like leave me the fuck alone type shit. So I was like, all right, bet, you know what I mean? Like I just want to know that I got that close to a motherfucker who made it. You know what I mean? Like it kind of feel like when you feeling like, oh, these rappers ain't real. You know what I mean? Like they could be imaginary or something. That's just how my mind is. But that made me really click. Like, hell yeah. Then I got to the front of the Walmart. He walked up on me. He was like, yo, what you want to do? I was like, I wanted to freestyle rap, but I see you not in the mood. He's like, I respect that. You just want to take a picture? Because I ain't going to ask you to take a picture with another man. So I was like, hell yeah, we'll take a picture. Shit. So it felt like he was like paying respect back to me, like the way I operated and moved with him. Like, I want to freestyle and show you what I got. But I would like to prove to him that way back in the day, the shit that he probably don't remember at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I was mobbing, hustling, I went to Walmart and I saw him, you know what I mean? That he'd be like, damn, I kind of, you know what I mean? I slept on old, but he did show me respect. Like, I know everybody rap for you, you know what I mean? Like I was telling him, like, but I ain't gonna do that if you don't want to hear it. Cause I don't want, like, you know what I mean? If you don't want to hear it, then it's cool. But I want to freestyle, show you some shit. But other than that, then nah, we good. Well, he wasn't in the mood. So he just kind of like, yeah, we could take a picture though. So I was like, yeah, bet. You know what I mean? Shit, he had a big ass Jesus. That boy, I'll tell you, I was like, damn.
They criticize me. They talk about me bad. Bitch made me mad.
They said I never make it to the top because I caught on. I'm from a hood where you know Ned. That's that for real shit.
Shit. Boosie been hard. Like one of my favorite joints. He was like my girl outside with my drawers in her hand. A bitch like you, bitch ass nigga, I'll stab me in your motherfucking liver. No, you ain't. Baby, know that we done been through much, but I promise on my children I'm gonna make this up because I'm gonna be there. Y'all know the rest of the song. Kids, somebody.
My top of the bottom or Mind of a Maniac, because everybody be, but Mind of a Maniac was. He said, I got that 40 when I'm shitting on the toilet. I was like, yeah. God damn.
I would say Mind of a Maniac and also Juice. I fuck with Juice too.
There's a couple he had some fire current shit.
Stick in the car.
He had some fire.
And that new shit he dropped, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
My eyes hurt, my eyes hurt, my
Yeah.
soul bleeding. I need more weed. Yeah.
hmm
He like it's fucked up what they did Big Mama and them. Some of the shit when he made the shout out to Honeycomb. He said shout out
Yeah.
to Honeycomb, they killed Big Mama and them. That shit was hard, that whole song. You just gotta hear what he's saying in it. But shout out to Boosie, man, and everything he doing over there, man. And you know
Are they
the game
are
is
there
what it
any
is.
are there any new mainstream rappers any one of you fuck with? That's what it says
Uh-oh.
coming.
Oh, I
Big
can't
homie
Uh
see it.
G,
I'm glad y'all saying it.
yeah. Big
big
homie
homie
G.
G. That's who.
Yeah.
That's who I. That's who. Like that's who I work with. To be honest, as far as like underground, I like to make a song with like in our circle. I think Kushmack. You know what I mean? I would make a
Mm,
song with him. Ever since the verses, I was like, I can see us making a good ass banger.
yeah,
Uh
I can see
the
it.
other mainstream rappers, I would say like 21. I would definitely like make a cool band with 21 or Northern Wick.
I would make a song
Couple
with Drake, but it'd be mostly a business move because you make a song with Drake,
Yeah.
goddamn, it's you up, it's over.
Hey, damn near up with that one.
um
I don't know. You in you in a
what
whole
else?
different atmosphere with that one. Me personally, I would do a
I would say
song with
Kanye.
Lil Uzi.
I'd say Kanye. I would
Yeah.
definitely make a song with Kanye, bro. I would
I,
make a song.
I ain't trying to get canceled. Kanye would
My
make.
way. No, fuck that. No, hell no, bro. On some real
I ain't
shit.
trying to get
Some real shit
canceled.
though. Before Drake, that's just me. Before Drake, I'll make a song with Kanye first. Word up.
Yeah, I make a
Word
song
up.
with Drake. It would have to be
Word up.
like 50 Cent. I'll make a song with 50 Cent. That's one
I'll
of
make a
my.
song with 52. Yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
throw 50 in there. As far as like old school rappers, I definitely make a song with Bone Thugs if it was
Definitely Bone
possible.
Thugs. Definitely Bone
You know what
Thugs.
I mean?
I'll make a song with Bone Thugs before anybody, first off. You know what I mean? Like, first off, we gotta really look at the fact. I'm just gonna say it from my perspective. I feel like Bone Thugs did pave the way with a lot of these young artists. It's not just Soulja Boy as well, especially with the fast rapping. Because nowadays, you know what I mean, motherfuckers couldn't understand what Bone Thugs was saying back in the days because they rap so fast. And I do believe that is where mumble rap did come from. I can't say that. You know what I mean? That's just my perspective. So, you know, people don't want to give Bones and Harmony their roses and shit, especially while they're alive. Kind of just like a takeoff moment. I'm giving them
Yeah.
the roses, bro. Like Bone Thugs did pay the way with a lot of shit. When one of the Bone Thugs members came off that fucking airport with bags of fucking guns and shit, bro, no one fucked with Flesh and Bone, bro. Nobody fucked with them niggas. They already knew what it was, bro. They moved that way. You know, like, yeah, they're a little broken family. Just
Shit,
like
we would. That's where our
little
group,
twisted
our
family.
inspiration come from.
You know what I mean? But, you know, that's how it is. That's just like, you know, only thugs cry, pretty much. You know what I mean? Shout out to Easy E. You know what I mean? That's another group also that we forgot to mention that we also had at that time. You know what I mean? We had on Thugs Cry. You know, and you know,
No Vaseline.
it was it was just, you know, a whole
No,
bunch of
no.
just, you know,
In that group, there was a rapper who paid homage to Eazy E by using like his name was spelled different, but
yeah,
that was another OTC.
yeah. So
But shout out to Eazy E too. If we doing rappers that's not here anymore, boy, I would do a song with.
Tupac or Biggie. Tupac.
Yeah, I probably do big. I do Biggie, bro. It's just my style. Tupac, but I'll do Biggie. I'll do a song with Biggie if I could.
Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Biggie. When I was younger, I used to always listen to Biggie, but kind of growing up now,
You said, like, I don't like Sasquatch feet, Thunder Ranch.
You know, I kind of understand where Pac was coming from. You know what I mean? And not even that. You know, it's like
we said, we like different.
Yeah.
Gotta go with Biggie. A lot of songs that I like, but I like my style, what I like to do, and the shit I rap about would fit more into a Biggie song than a Pac song.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna say it like this though. Honestly, when we do make it, I'm just gonna put it this way. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna kind of flex one time though. You know, bro, like Biggie, I like Pac. So this is probably the closest that you're gonna see to Tupac and Biggie right here. As far as Tupac and Biggie working with each other, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I mean? If Tupac and Biggie would have worked with each other, I feel like it would have been in a way how me and my brother work with each other. You see what I'm saying? So not saying that we're the Tupac and the Biggie of this generation. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that like, our style is so different. Just like
they
how
would have
their
never
style is so
beat.
different. Yeah,
They would never beat. They would end up like,
you know, like when you look at lyrics, when you look at lyricists, when you look at, you know, because really Tupac was ahead of his prime though. A lot of people don't see that. He was already ahead of his prime before music, you know, evolved to where it is right now. Tupac was already there. You know what I mean?
he still got relevant songs, or whatever you trying to say.
He does. You know, so the way how I see it is that, you know, when you inspired by, you know, old rap like that. Like for instance, I like Rakim, which is the godfather of hip hop. A lot of niggas don't know that. A lot of niggas wouldn't pay respect to Rakim. You see what I'm saying? One of the, you know, founders. You know what I mean? But when you look at that era and you looking at a certain year between this year to this year, you know, just in general, just that era, I feel like me and bruh possibly, because I know what bruh more capable of doing before anybody else, we can literally make songs similar like that. We can literally make songs any way. And I'm
gonna drop the beans real quick, spill them real quick. Bruh got a song right now that's old school. That shit fire as hell. That I'm telling you, when he dropped that bitch, shit. I told him, man, we going mainstream with that one.
Oh shit.
You know
all about that shit.
I didn't.
Hold up for a second.
That shit hard.
Hold up for a second, you know. But definitely, yeah, man. Make sure you check out lyrical shit when they come out, man. I got one more song in the queue for y'all. We're gonna play that, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna close out with them, let you know what they got coming up, and shout outs and where you can find their music at. Let's get y'all vibing one more time, man. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in because I'm eyeing my computer at the same time, and this motherfucker want to go dead on me, but it ain't going dead on me just yet. I got enough time to get everything done. So with that being said, this right here is fighting these demons. You know
that's the song I was talking about. That's relevant to "Say You Love Me" and "Back to Me." They all go together.
You help me fight these demons. You help me fight these demons. You help me fight these demons. You help me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drug me out the dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. You help me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drug me out the dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. Jessica and Malachi, this is the story. Good times and bad times, but it ends in glory. Also think about the times you had before me. Darkness in the shadows before the light she showed me. Now it's tunnel vision, I'm just worried about you. You're always what I'm missing, and she always showed the proof. It's easy to let loose when I'm around you. No other things I'd rather do than to spend this time with you, honey bear. This is true. I was the big bad wolf before I met you. I went through a few, but I found you. I went through a few, but I found you. You helped me fight these demons when I ain't had enough. You drugged me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. You helped me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drugged me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. Touch some anime on, let's smoke a blunt. We don't need a weed, you still my drug. Never felt love till you showed me love. Never felt enough until I felt that rush. My darling, I never had shit, but you was enough. I swear I never had this, could never get enough. You always lift my spirits up. You a gift, I would never find another one like this. I never find another one like this. You help me fight these demons. You help me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drug me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. You help me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drug me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. You helped me fight these demons when I ain't have enough. You drug me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us. You helped me fight these demons when I ain't had enough. You drug me out of dirt when I was stuck in the mud. You showed me how to trust when I ain't had no trust. We cut off a lot of friends, but we still have us.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you know what? Just cause I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want more bonus track. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play that right now. That's all that shit.
Hey, hold on. You gonna play that? You might as well play the Woodlands too. That gets make sense.
I don't got the time.
Oh shit!
The time.
Go ahead, let's get it.
So I would have played.
Oh, we'll do it with when he come in.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, sir.
let's get it.
I'm gonna keep a mic on this vid.
Motherfuckers think they gangster till shit get it. Bitch. You already know what it is. Loud mob. Talking all that shit. Yeah. Talking all that shit. Yeah. Talking all that shit when you know that you ain't got it. Said you gon' slide, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Feel like Rocco, ain't no way around it. Catch a op, kill a op, leave a body where I found it. You gon' kill my brother? You know that that's a lie. Dr. Phil, bitch, went to catch me outside. He pulled up to your block, and you ain't ride. That's a good damn thing, cause you won't prepare to die. Caught your phone up, man, it sounded like you cried. You got stutter mouth. You started to apologize. You don't want to smoke, cause you know we on the rise. Give a fuck about that bitch, man. You better check your dick, cause I heard that she a slut. She let everybody hit. That boy in his feelings, yeah. I'ma talk my shit. She said she loud mouth, she a fan, and that's it. Don't wanna push the issue, cause you know I pull that pistol. Think you tough until I shoot you through the bristle. I'm sending shots, blow up your spot with a missile. All you hear is bop, bop, aiming at your top. Put that boy in shot. Laying in his spot, can't move like a rock. And your bitch yelling stop. Better call the cops. I heard you do that a lot. Pussy, I heard you do that a lot. Pussy, I heard you do that a lot. Talking all that shit, you know that you ain't got it. Said you gon' slide, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Feel like Rocco, ain't no way around it. Catch a op, kill a op, leave a body where I found it. Talking all that shit. You know you ain't got it. Said you gon' slide, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Feel like Rocco, ain't no way around it. Catch a op, kill a op, leave a body where I found it. Little bitch, you know that we gon' fucking ride, little bitch. You know that you gon' fucking die, little bitch. Loud mob on the rise, yeah. Loud mob on the rise, talking all that shit, yeah. Talking all that shit, yeah. Ain't no way around it. Yeah, ain't no way around it. Talking all that shit, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Cause we know they yeah. Talking all that shit, yeah, they ain't no way around it. Now it's time for motherfuckers to get hit. Talking all that shit. When you ain't bout it, you ain't said you gon' slide, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Feel like Rocco, ain't no way around it. Catch a op, kill a op, leave a body where I found it. Talking all that shit, but you ain't bout it. Said you gon' slide, yeah, I highly fucking doubt it. Feel like Rocco, ain't no way around it. Kill a op, kill a op, kill a op, kill a op, yeah, yeah. Kill a op, bitch, yeah. Kill a op, kill a op. Putting on hush mouth, motherfucker.
What? My thugger shit.
Oh shit. Sorry for your ops. Anyhow, sorry for the ops, you know what I'm saying? But hell, had to drop it, had to let them know. You know what I'm saying? You're talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to back it up. Do not write checks your ass can't cash. That's all we saying.
That's
Now,
a true
y'all
story.
know I'm retired from that it is. I remember. That it is. Definitely a true story. It got
Nah,
real
like
personal.
literally, we called this one and he started fucking crying on the phone. And then he literally had to apologize for the shit he did. That shit real. That whole song real as hell.
There's nigga. I slid on
I ain't
this
gonna
nigga.
get into it too much.
This nigga got scared as fuck, nigga. I be trying to tell motherfucker shit. You don't want to see us go to war, bro.
Or he pulled up
I
on the
don't
block.
know.
War!
He ain't come out.
You don't want that war. You don't want that war, bitch. War! You don't want to see that shit, bro. You don't want to see
I
that
hope
shit.
that ain't who I'm thinking it is. If he said all
Nah,
that shit, nah,
nah. You
okay,
don't
it
know
wasn't
this
him.
nigga.
It's for everybody, anybody who want it.
Okay. No, I thought he was on the one on the phone crying. I was about to say he
Nah.
got a little emotionally disturbed anyway. He
Nah.
probably was on the phone crying. He probably was crying after he got off of the internet.
That nigga in the grave, bro. We ain't heard nothing from that nigga right now. So that nigga quiet. That nigga quiet. So let's just keep the mouth quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what we do. We ain't careers. Don't make me come out of retirement. Anyhow.
It ain't that out.
Oh, Chasing the Bag was about old buddy that you thinking about though.
Okay. Yeah. So I was correct when I said on his girlfriend couch.
Yeah.
Type shit. Okay.
We
At
got
least I
plenty
wasn't
out.
too lost. Damn. Hey, when progression happens, option is just the name of the game. But with that being said, man, let people know where they can find y'all at, with social media platforms, y'all at, shout outs.
We say
What
you
y'all
can find us
coming up.
on YouTube, but now YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, TikTok, all this. It's up. We told you the last time we did this, we were like, yo, we going on all platforms. That shit is now up. You know what I mean? Like everything's set. So you just gotta hit that, Google it. Just Google the name, everything pop up. Even before that it did, but we on everything now. Bruh's dropping in December. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 10th. I'm dropping the 9th, 11th. I'm dropping like the 21st, the 17th, the 19th. Bruh's got a couple, the 10th, the 19th, and 12th, and there's other songs that I gotta put them up there. But yeah, it's all going. It's all going. The end of the year gonna be strong. Beginning of the year, like we said, we got the new album. Fuck that shit in the process. But the songs we already got. Jesus Christ, bro! He sent some shit
it's already
different
out right now. That's how good it is. It's already out right now. Fuck that process.
Hey, look, man. Chop It Up the Podcast. Y'all know I'm everywhere. Y'all that seen the makeover I did on the YouTube page. I now have the Chop It Up logo on there. So you should be able to put Chop It Up the Podcast in the search engine or Battle Rap Kingdom, which either one you choose, and it should pop up. Also, the same way on Facebook, you should be able to put either or, and it should pop up.
Yeah.
Most likely on Facebook, Battle Rap Kingdom would be the best option, but you should be able to put both of them, and it should pop up. I'm changing things around on my end as well, making shit, trying to get some things in order next year. Well, I'm already, to be honest, on Spotify, iTunes, Chop It Up Podcast on Spotify, iTunes, by way of Anchor anyway, so you can binge check it out. I know I've been slacking on dropping videos on Anchor to get them uploaded, but I'm definitely about to start back doing it and support. Get my shit in place, man, so it can make that revenue. Because next year, a lot of shit ain't gonna be free unless you're VIP or I reach out to you. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Cause that type of I call it the premium package. That type of premium package is for those who've been from day one. You want the premium package, you gotta pay to play. But everybody else, they already.
One more thing after you done. In the comments, everybody saying freestyle. Hit another edition, I guess, and then everybody come in and freestyle on the freestyles that Huck Life already does. If y'all haven't been in tune or you haven't tapped in, but yeah, definitely we definitely gonna pull that off. If the fans want to see it, everybody gonna show up, because there's a lot of times that nobody showed up, or it's just us, or just Hawk Life holding it down, which I've watched all of them, because like, you know what I mean, I got kids, I got shit I gotta do, but I've watched all the freestyling. The Lil Baby remixes was probably my favorite. I think you were playing Scarred what's the name of that song? I don't know, but you were playing the shit off of his deluxe album, the instrumentals and shit. Like that's probably my favorite ones. If you want to hear the freestyles, all you gotta do is look up Battle Rap Kingdom, Chief YZ, Lyric Lyre, either way. And then on our first couple interviews we did from the old format, we freestyled at the end. So I know a lot of people want to see like, can y'all really do it on point?
I think I think probably people probably liked it, and they because from my understanding of it, it says yo lyric Cheefa freestyle. So I guess they wants to freestyle to the Silver Wolfen family pretty much. I guess it's like a song or something. But other than that, I think people actually like that idea of how we was freestyling and then we ended it. So I'm just gonna say, yo, that's much love to bring that shit up, you know what I mean? And even to recognize that, you know what I mean? And even be like, yo, freestyle. So I'm gonna say I fuck with you on that one for real. Like that's 100.
For real.
But that's up to these guys. Whether or not they want to freestyle at the end of this shit real quick or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't mind it. I'll kick a little bar, some shit.
I'm always ready.
Make sure y'all check out the open mic, man. That's what he talking about. Open mic nights, man. When we got open mic, come through and you can freestyle. I done sit there and freestyle for 30 minutes waiting on motherfuckers to pull up. And I can't if they pulled up or not. Just running the motions and
That's
doing what I do.
dedication.
You know what I'm saying? And I took that and I also made that brought out another part, which is the Cypher series, where I was showing Cypher videos and rating them and such and so. But definitely pull up to open mic and drop your freestyle, drop a track, whatever it is that you may want to do, pull up to it. Now, I ain't did this in a while, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I mean? Because the bros in the building, y'all know I usually leave with a dope freestyle for y'all. And I'm gonna start it off. And if they want to jump in, they more than welcome to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let's get it.
Clear my throat. Okay. Listen, these balls will kick your ass. See, last year I was focused on the streams. Now next year I'm focused on the bag. If you ain't a soldier, put down your rag. This shit come with a snag, couple glitches, couple niggas go to hating, couple crooked ass bitches. I ain't got time for the snitches. I ain't got time for the losing, bitch. I'm winning. I refuse to sit on the benches. I'm trying to own the whole arena. You niggas felonies, ratting on niggas. You should get a subpoena. My demeanor is something that you can't handle. I'm old school like the Moses sandals. It's your birthday, well, watch me blow out your candles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said, it's your birthday, so watch me blow out the candles. I'm AI, crossover, something you can't handle. You already know we doing damage. You know that we clapping, action. Everybody talking that shit. No satisfaction, but it's okay, because you know that we steady mobbing. People be talking that shit, popping off at the lips, but we don't get no fuck. Like I said, you a little bitch, and we don't really fuck with them little kids, little boy. And you already know, OG, you know what's up, because everybody want to talk. We don't give a fuck. You know we busting, motherfucker. I'ma show it up. Don't need no beat, motherfucker. I don't need no love. That's a little
We don't need
something.
no love. And we don't need no love. Motherfuckers always know that we already hit the fuck the shit. I'm with your bitch and she gonna give me a hug. She trying to pull on my chain. Yeah, she want to dig a lane. I ain't giving that shit. I just broke a spleen. But motherfuckers never talk, but I never explain. It doesn't matter shit. I'ma do it again. I got the Glock, make it pop. If a nigga want it, fuck it. I don't stop. Nigga trying to reach it to the top. Aim at your top, motherfucking at your noggin. Yeah, nigga, at your door, we gonna be knocking. These motherfuckers thinking that they fucking got it. I just saw them in the red bean. I just spotted. Doesn't even matter if she's a bitch on the period. She is spotting. Fuck it. That's a rotten apple. Rotten. These niggas thinking they popping knocks of cotton. Percocets doesn't
He said
matter.
they think that
I
they got
ain't
it. He said they think that they got it. Bitches all out of the pocket. We coming through and we popping. No stopping, bitch. We ain't locked in. Motherfuckers talking. I'm like John Stockton. But none no white boy gonna come after me. But if a white boy wanna do it, then the way ain't free. Cause we about to get on sniffing like it's a drug. This music what I love. So I'm about to sell it like I'm trying to push a dove. And motherfuckers talking, but they really be some scrubs. Hey, yo, with a snub. I'm about to hit it off and flip it. I'm in the bag. I might want to stop and write it. Nah, bitch, I get it. And everybody know they better listen. This is Hawk Life, Lyric, and Cheefa. We on a mission. Sipping. I think they bitches slipping. You already know, motherfucker. You better keep your distance. They thought I was gonna stop, but that's the crowd work. And motherfuckers want to talk, I make that bitch twerk. And you already know if we gotta get to this battle shit, I ain't going right. I'm just gonna come like I had a pen. Woo.
It doesn't matter. These motherfuckers, when they get done, they gonna need an MC pen because I'm allergic to bullshit, nigga. Yeah, go win. Yeah, these niggas always thinking that my lyrics fucking sin. It doesn't matter. I'm hotter than Satan. 3rd degrees, niggas. I'm not playing. Fuck it, nigga. Hard in the paint. I'm painting. These niggas thinking mistaken, but fucking nigga, I'm taking cash and everything. Fuck it, these niggas they always want to try to sing. I hear the same song when I'm shooting with my beam. Yeah, I stay rolling with the loud mob team. 66, bitch. Yeah, you know who it is. Motherfucker, we pop up in the yeah, then we popping motherfuckers.
These other motherfuckers is not enough. These other motherfuckers is not enough. You ain't did nothing till you chopped it up. So make sure you come on and chop it up. So it's your boy Huck, like chop it up the podcast, man. Chop it
Always
up.
gonna get it off the back end. Make sure you tap in.
Yeah. Don't tap out, tap in. You know what I mean? Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Chop it up. Let's talk. You know the vibe.